What if I told you that Jay-Z's real life is far more secretive than his music suggests? Behind the Grammys, billion-dollar headlines, and luxury appearances exists a world Jay-Z rarely talks about. Private meetings, hidden investments, ultra-exclusive properties, and power moves that most fans never see. Today, we're taking you inside the billionaire's secret life of Jay-Z, how a kid from Brooklyn quietly built one of the most powerful empires in modern history. Stay till the end, because the final secret changes how you see Jay-Z forever. Jay-Z wasn't born into wealth. He grew up in Brooklyn's Marcy projects, surrounded by crime, poverty, and limited opportunity. But while others focus on survival, Jay-Z focused on ownership. Even as a teenager, he wasn't just rapping, he was studying business, watching how money moved, and learning who really had power. This mindset would later separate him from almost every other rapper of his generation. In the 1990s, major record labels rejected Jay-Z. Instead of chasing approval, he made a move that shocked the industry. He started his own label, Roc-A-Fella Records. Most artists just wanted fame. Jay-Z wanted control. This decision meant owning his masters, controlling distribution, keeping profits behind the scenes. It was the first glimpse into Jay-Z's secret strategy. Never be the product, be the owner. To the public, Jay-Z was a rapper. Behind closed doors, he was already becoming something else. While touring, he was meeting financiers, studying contracts, learning private equity basics, watching how billionaires protect wealth. He once said, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman." That wasn't a lyric. It was a warning. Jay-Z doesn't flash all his money. Most of his wealth comes from quiet investments, including early stakes in tech startups, ownership shares in streaming platforms, luxury alcohol brands, private art collections. Some of these investments paid off 10x, 20x, even 100x long before the public noticed. Jay-Z understood one secret rule of billionaires. Loud money attracts attention. Quiet money builds empires. When Jay-Z married Beyoncé, the world saw romance. Billionaires saw brand fusion. Together, they became a global media force, a touring empire, a fashion and culture powerhouse. But what fans didn't see were shared investment strategies, private trust, intellectual property protection. Their union wasn't just emotional, it was strategic. Jay-Z doesn't just buy cars and jewelry. He buys art, rare pieces, museum-level works, assets that quietly appreciate while avoiding public attention. Art allows billionaires to store wealth privately, avoid market volatility, pass value. Across generations, Jay-Z's art collection is rumored to be worth hundreds of millions, and most people will never see it. Jay-Z owns properties most fans don't know exist. Not just mansions, but private estates, investment real estate properties held through shell companies. Why? Because true wealth avoids headlines. Billionaires rarely put assets in their own names. They hide them behind legal structures designed for generational control. Jay-Z keeps a small circle. No leaks, no random friends, no unnecessary exposure. His inner circle includes lawyers, investors, executives, cultural power, brokers. These are the people who help move deals quietly without social media ever knowing. Notice something? The richer Jay-Z became, the quieter he got. No constant interviews, no oversharing, no explaining moves. That's not coincidence. Billionaires understand silence is protection. The less people know, the harder it is to attack your empire. Jay-Z no longer chases charts. He's chasing legacy. Everything he does now is about ownership, long-term power, wealth that outlives him. His real goal isn't being remembered as a rapper, but as a builder. Someone who turned culture into capital. Jay-Z never gives step-by-step instructions, and that's intentional. Instead of teaching how, he teaches how to think. Ownership over salary, equity over applause, patience over hype. He understands something most people miss. If everyone knows the playbook, it stops working. Jay-Z has walked away from deals worth tens of millions, not because he didn't need the money, but because the terms didn't protect control. Billionaires don't chase checks. They chase leverage. Sometimes the most powerful move is saying no. Jay-Z hides business lessons inside his music. Lines about ownership. Warnings about bad contracts. Hints about power dynamics. To casual listeners, it's just rap. To those paying attention, it's a masterclass in wealth psychology. Jay-Z thinks in decades. While others rush releases, he waits for perfect timing. He knows. Markets change, trends fade, ownership compounds. Time is the billionaire's greatest ally. Yes, Jay-Z lives luxuriously, but his life is structured. No randomness. No impulsive moves. No unnecessary exposure. Every trip, meeting, and appearance serves a purpose. Luxury is the reward, not the distraction. Jay-Z rarely defends himself publicly. He understands a critical rule. Explanations weaken power. The more you explain, the more control you give away. Silence lets results speak louder than words. Jay-Z didn't learn alone. Behind the scenes, he studied. Executives, industry veterans, financial strategists, but unlike others, he never named them publicly. Because mentors work best when they remain invisible. Jay-Z realized early, culture moves people. People move money. By controlling cultural influence, he gained negotiating power far beyond music. That's how he transformed popularity into long-term wealth. Not every move succeeded. Some ventures struggled. Some deals underperformed. But Jay-Z treated failure as tuition, not embarrassment. Billionaires don't avoid risk. They manage it. You'll rarely see Jay-Z posting wealth online. That's intentional. Public flexing attracts scrutiny, invites competitors, signals insecurity. Real wealth doesn't need validation. Jay-Z's real superpower isn't talent. It's discipline, consistent thinking, controlled emotions, long-term focus. Discipline keeps empires alive long after fame fades. Despite global fame, Jay-Z keeps his family guarded. Privacy is not secrecy, it's security. The less the world knows, the safer the legacy remains. Jay-Z isn't competing with other rappers. He's competing with time, relevance, history. His goal isn't dominance today, it's significance tomorrow. Some of Jay-Z's power can't be quantified. Influence, access, trust. These are currencies more valuable than money and far harder to build. Jay-Z's secret life isn't hidden mansions or private jets. It's how he thinks. While others chase attention, he builds foundations. While others make noise, he builds silence. And that's why his empire keeps growing even when no one's watching. Jay-Z doesn't chase the future. He positions himself before it arrives. While others react to trends, he quietly studies where culture, money, and technology are moving next. That's why he's never fully dependent on music sales, touring cycles, public approval. If one stream slows down, 5 others are already flowing. This is the billionaire advantage. Never rely on a single source of relevance. Jay-Z didn't just escape the system. He learned how to outgrow it. Jay-Z's secret life isn't about mystery. It's about discipline, silence, and strategy. And that's the biggest lesson of all. If you enjoyed this breakdown of hidden billionaire lives, like the video, subscribe and turn on notifications.